Hi guys, Football-ManagerYouthDevelopment.co.uk here. In this episode we're going to be cracking open the editor and making some changes to the editor. So recently the Copa America has just finished, and on your screen at the moment you'll be seeing the best 11 players from the Copa America based on the WhoScored.com website. This website just looks at quite a number of different stats and things like that, and yeah, based upon that information, these are the players that they've chosen for their top 11. In the squad, we have the likes of Dani Alves, Lionel Messi, Vidal, Di Maria, Alexis Sanchez, Marcos Rojo as well from Manchester United. So some very, very good players are in this team, and it's going to be quite interesting basically just to see how this team would fare if it was in La Liga. So what I've decided to do is boot up the editor, and what I've done is moved all these players over to a club called Cordoba, who play in the Spanish sort of top division, if you like. In real life, this team was actually relegated, so that's the reason why I decided to choose this team, because technically they should probably be the worst team in the whole of La Liga. Okay, so yeah, I've just booted up Football Manager, obviously just made all them changes. You can see here that I've got the likes of Messi in the team, Sanchez, Di Maria, Vidal, Dani Alves, Rojo, etc. What's going to be quite interesting, I think, with this challenge, so I'm not going to be setting any particular tactics, but what I'm going to do when I go on holiday, I'm just going to make sure that all of these players, if they're kind of fit and available, then they're going to be playing every single game for this Cordoba team. Obviously, it'd be quite an interesting challenge. Obviously, the likes of Lionel Messi are just going to be absolutely incredible for this team, and you'd expect them to do really, really well. They do have really, really good pace as well with the likes of Alexis Sanchez. They've got as well Di Maria, who's got obviously really, really good pace as well, with 17 for acceleration and pace. So I don't know how long I'll run this challenge for. Maybe just the first year, we'll just kind of see how they get on. I think what I'll do for now, I'll just kind of holiday it through right till about the Christmas time, and we'll just kind of see how they get on. Just quickly, what I'm going to be doing just on this challenge, I'm going to be going on holiday. I'm going to be rejecting all the offers for the players. I could quite imagine that Lionel Messi would end up at another club if I didn't reject the offers. I'm just going to be use current team selection where possible. And just for now, I'm going to be returning on holiday for the 1st of January. As I said, I'm not going to be setting any tactics, so I'm just going to be letting the computer or the sort of AI, if you like, just kind of pick the tactics for me. Okay then, guys, so we got through to the 1st of January, and I'm just having a look at the team here. So we can see that Cordoba are basically second in the league at the moment, so things are going really, really well. One thing that I didn't actually realise, unfortunately, when you're playing in Spain, you can only have a maximum of 3 non-EU players that are registered. So, yeah, unfortunately, there's a couple of players that missed out. So, Marcos Rojo was one of the players that didn't get registered. Jimenez didn't get registered, and Jose Pablo Guerrero as well. He didn't get registered. So what I've decided to do, there was a couple of players that were already playing for Cordoba. I've just kind of put them in the squad. Sorry, just to replace, and I've now put Marcos Rojo in. Unfortunately, I can't really actually make too many more changes for this. So already we had Vidal, who's classed as a foreign player, and Charles Arangues, probably pronounced that wrong, but I've now managed to put Rojo in. So yeah, unfortunately, there's a couple of players missing basically. So in terms of average ratings, if we have a look, the kind of usual suspects are probably at the top. So Lionel Messi, 19 goals in 17 games, average rating of 8.26. We've got Alexis Sanchez, who's got 10 goals in 15 games, 7.80 average rating. Vidal's doing really well as well. We've also got this guy, Jason Murillo. I think that pronounced that quite correctly. He looks really good actually. I can't say I've ever heard of him at 22 years old. He certainly looks somebody to keep an eye on just if you're playing a normal game of Football Manager actually. So he plays for Granada at the beginning of the game, sort of normally, but yeah, he looks to be playing really, really well. 6 foot tall and really, really strong player. Got tackling 15, marking 15, heading 17 as well. So he's doing really, really well at the moment. We'll just take a quick look at the league table. So they've actually only lost one game. They lost 5-0 away to Real Madrid, and Real Madrid are actually top of the league at the moment. They've drawn 4 games and won 10 games. They actually beat Barcelona 3-1, which is brilliant. Espanyol they beat 2-1 and Sevilla 5-2 as well. So things are actually going really well now. And so yeah, I've with Rojo in the team as well, at least it'll give us a little bit more of a representation of how well this Copa America best 11 would actually do in the Liga. So I'm now going to holiday to the end of the season, and hopefully they can carry on with this vein of form. And yeah, I'm sure Lionel Messi and Alexis Sanchez will carry on there. Yeah, they're sort of great run of form, and just see how they get on. But yeah, let's holiday and see how it goes. Okay then, guys, so yeah, the season's now finished, and we can see here that Cordoba managed to finish second in the league here. So I think the first thing we're going to have a quick look at is just who performed best in the team, and absolutely no surprises, but Lionel Messi completely stole the show. In 38 games, he managed to get 42 goals, so just... yeah, absolutely incredible. 17 assists, 16 man of the matches as well, 8.23 average rating in the league. So absolutely incredible player. And yeah, so also performing well was Alexis Sanchez. He did really well. Looks like this other player as well, 20-year-old, managed to do quite well. Looks like he's on loan from Anderlecht. He must have just been in the Cordoba team from the beginning. Potentially looks like he took the place probably of one of the strikers, I would imagine. Not too sure if Lionel Messi would have played up front. I'd maybe imagine with that sort of goal tally, he might have been playing up front alongside Alexis Sanchez, but yeah, I'm not particularly too sure. With the introduction of Marcos Rojo into the team as well, he did actually do really well for the second half of the season, so he got an average rating of 7.41. Vidal played really well as well. Murillo, Alves, Di Maria, all these players did actually play really well. So we'll have a really quick look at the league table now. We can see that they managed to get 84 points in the end as well, just beating Real Madrid into second place by 1 point. They lost 4 games in the end. Looks like Barcelona managed to beat them 5-2. That was actually a home game, so we're Malaga in the league. So Malaga are 12th in the league, and yeah, it looks like that was a little bit of a shock result, losing 3-2 away at Malaga. But you know, Valencia, Real Madrid, and Barcelona, they're the teams in first, third, and fourth. So you know, losing them games is certainly no kind of big surprise, if you like. In terms of games drawn, there's a few kind of disappointing draws here. So we can see Almeria was a game that they drew, and they probably should have got a win there. 0-0 draw at home against Real Madrid. Real Madrid is certainly not a bad result. It looks Almeria potentially were the only team where they probably should have got a win. But yeah, managed to get 2 draws against them. In terms of wins, these are 25 games won, so a hell of a lot of games were won this season. And some big results as well. So 5-0 against Rayo. Elche, they won 4-0. Villarreal 5-1. Atletico Madrid at home 2-1. That's a fantastic result. Obviously, I think they did beat Barcelona a little bit earlier in the season as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So we can see here as well that Lionel Messi, with his 37 goals, just absolutely stole the show. Easily, by far and away, the best player in the whole league here. So yeah, 8.23. Luis Suarez, Neymar, and Ronaldo. Usual suspects are also top performers in this particular season. So yeah, really interesting kind of challenge. And I do certainly think with the kind of flair of some of the players that did play in the Copa America, you can obviously you've got the players like Di Maria with a lot of flair. Obviously you've got your Messi's, Sanchez, players like this. They're really, really obviously good players, and even though they've not particularly had any time to gel, finishing second in La Liga based upon the Copa America team of the season for 2015 is a very, very good result, I think, especially, beating Real Madrid as well into that second spot. That concludes this experiment, guys. I think it's quite an interesting one. Obviously, it's a little bit of a shame some of the kind of foreign players weren't actually able to play. This guy probably would have done quite well, actually. He's got finishing of 15, composure of 14, strength 14. He does look to be quite a good player. Also, Jimenez missed out as well. He's a 20-year-old, and 6'2". So this guy is absolutely, he's a bit of a beast, actually. So real shame that he actually, couldn't play that many games this season, and any games at all in the league actually this season due to his sort of work permit issues. But Yeah, just one of them things, I guess, and the rules of the Spanish league. So, yeah, that's the end of the episode, guys. I'd like to hear your comments on this challenge. If there's any other challenges you'd like me to test out, then yeah, do let me know in the comments section. I'll be happy to run them for you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And we'll be back very, very soon for some more Football Manager videos. Thanks for watching.